What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Guys, I had a special recommendation to check out some more from Australia. We got the secrets of the Australian dollar. I never knew there were some secrets to the Australian dollar, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think I've seen an Australian dollar before, but we finna check it out and see it for the first time. So y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, send me more video suggestions. Let's jump into it.
Having spent 2.5 years working in a foreign exchange bureau, I'm making a series of videos to share some of the coolest and most interesting banknotes from around the globe. If you enjoy this video, please consider subscribing. Today it's the turn of the Australian dollar, the banknotes that quite literally changed the world. In the late 1960s, with the release of the first colour photocopiers came a wave of counterfeit banknotes. Back then, Australia's money was still made out of paper and not particularly advanced in terms of security features. In other words, it was fairly easy
that's
to
the Australian dollar? Huh. That's my first time ever seeing the Australian dollar. I'm sure it's different now since, was this from the 60s? Was this the first one made from the 60s? That's pretty cool.
Make a convincing fake. And so Australia came up with an idea. What if they made their banknotes out of plastic? It was an idea that would go on to revolutionise world currency, when 2 decades later, after various failed prototypes and trials, the country released the world's first ever polymer banknote.
What a beauty!
Wait a minute. It's made out of plastic? What?
The year, 1988, coincided with Australia's bicentenary, 200 years of European settlement, and the note reflects this theme. The front sees an Aboriginal youth with a morning star pole, symbolising the original settlement around 50,000 years earlier. And then the reverse commemorates European settlement, with the first ship to arrive in Sydney Harbour, the HMS Supply. In the hologram can be seen Captain James Cook. Now this note changed
Dude, cause we only got like a president in the front of ours and the White House on the back. Like, this is a lot of detail. There's a lot of history on these dollars over here.
Everything. Its release was a tremendous success, and Australia went on to introduce their first complete polymer series.
Wow, that would be cool. I ain't gonna lie. I will get some Australian dollars and have some souvenirs. This is pretty cool. Like, this is really my first time seeing the Australian dollar. Dang, look at those details, the different colors. That's what I noticed about the different countries. Like, well, this is a continent, but even different countries, their euros and all, they're different colors. Ours is just one color. All of ours are just one color. Everybody else is different colors, so you know the distinct, you know what I'm saying? I think this is pretty cool. This is definitely cool.
Starting in 1992, a series that remains in circulation even today. And many countries have since adopted the technology themselves, including Canada, New Zealand, Romania, and Vietnam.
See what I mean? Those are cool. I would souvenir some of those. Those are nice. That's awesome.
With a ton of other countries still in the process of phasing it in, such as the United Kingdom. Not only are polymer banknotes more secure, but on average they last 2.5 times longer, with an expected lifespan of 7 years. This obviously reduces production costs, and at the end of their life they're able to be recycled. What's more, a lot of paper banknotes aren't actually paper. The US dollar, for instance, is 75% cotton, which requires large quantities of water and pesticides
Wait a minute, I never knew that. I have a $2 bill. I never knew that.
Produce. Every stage of the polymer life cycle is more environmentally friendly, so they're cheaper, greener, more durable, and harder to counterfeit. When I say these banknotes changed the world, that's really not hyperbole. And now, some 31 years later, Australia is in the middle of releasing their second series, which are some of the most beautiful and advanced banknotes ever to be released. Let's start with the 5. The first thing you'll notice is that it's the same size and colour as the previous version, and both feature the Queen on the front and Parliament House in Canberra on the reverse. This new series is very much a modern update as opposed to an all-out redesign. It's been over 25 years since the previous series was released after all. So what exactly has changed? Well, most notably, the new note has this entire transparent window dividing it in two, making it near impossible to counterfeit. At the top is the Commonwealth Star, and at the bottom the Federation.
So it's clear. So it's really plastic. That's crazy. Dang, I never seen plastic money before. That's That's cool. This is cool. Wow. I need a $5
And the
Australian.
pavilion has this incredible
I need a Australian 5. I really do. That's really nice.
feature called the reversing 5, where depending on the angle, a 5 appears either normally or
Oh,
backwards.
that's nice.
And a bird theme has been introduced, with a native avian species featured on each denomination. On the 5 is the eastern spinebill, seen on the far left in colour-changing ink, as well as in the transparent window,
That's cool.
including a holographic diagram of the bird in flight. It's also rather strikingly visible under UV
What?
light. Each note now also features a species of Australian wattle, and
That's
it's
some next level money right here. That is a high-tech dollar right there.
a prickly Moses wattle
What
that
in
can
the
be seen
world?
on this one. If you look carefully with a magnifying glass, the plant stem in the transparent window is actually microprint, made up of a line from the Australian Constitution.
Wow.
And a tactile feature has been added to help the blind or partially sighted easily identify the
That
denomination.
is cool.
Once again, the new $10 shares many similarities with its predecessor. Its front features A.B. Banjo Patterson, an Australian bush poet, and its reverse, Dame Mary Gilmore, an important
Oh, snap.
Australian writer.
Got somebody else.
And there
on
are
it.
many references to both of them on the note,
Wait a minute. So that's the front and the back. I ain't never seen with two people.
including
Ah.
the nib of a pen at the top of the window, and a typical homestead from both their works at the bottom, with a reversing
wow.
10. The featured bird is a sulphur-crested cockatoo, again seen under UV light, and this note features the bramble wattle. Like the 5, its stem consists of microprint, extracts from Gilmore and Patterson's poems, No Foe Shall Gather Our Harvest, and The Man from Snowy River. For some bizarre reason, Australia skipped the $20 bill and went straight to the 50.
What,
The
a new
20 is
one?
due to be released in October 2019 and will retain many of its current features, with the addition of a laughing kookaburra and box leaf wattle. The final new release is a $50. Its front sees David Unipon, an Indigenous Australian preacher, inventor and author, whilst the reverse portrays Edith Cowan, the first Australian woman to serve as a Member of Parliament.
Oh, nice.
It also features a black swan, in the window, in colour-changing ink, and under UV light, and the
Nice.
Cape York wattle. The symbols in the transparent window include an open book at the top, and the Raucan Church, where Unipon was born and grew up, with a reversing 50. And then the microprint stem is made up of lines from his book, Tales of Australian Aborigines, and Cowan's maiden speech to Parliament. Lastly, the $100 bill hasn't been updated yet, but it's expected to be released in 2020, and will probably
That
look
means it's
something
probably-
like this.
That means
The
it's
co-
probably already released. When was this video made? This video had to be 2018, 2019 then.
The current version sees Dame Nellie Melba, an Australian
I
operatic
gotta see
soprano
this.
who became one of the most prominent singers of her time, and the
Oh, wow.
reverse portrays Sir John Monash, one of the country's greatest military commanders. The Australian dollar is without a doubt the most innovative currency in the world,
that's
and
different.
certainly one of the most beautiful. Even today, 31 years after the release of that first polymer note, the country continues to lead the planet at the cutting edge of banknote design.
Yeah, that's. Huh. That is crazy. That's different. First time seeing an Australian dollar. That is pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. I would hang that up. I would frame it. Like you know, like here in the United States, our money. Like I have a $2 bill that I never spend, so I kind of keep it, just because. At least around people I know, not too many people have a $2 bill, But with these, I ain't gonna lie, I would keep these for a lifetime just because, like, it's beautiful, it's colorful. Man, that is nice. They just do stuff different in Australia, man. That's pretty cool how the money is. I like it. Then they say it's made out of plastic. You seen the transparent? That is awesome. That's different. I see you, Australia. I see you. But man, I didn't. Man, that's some very detailed dollars out here. Man, that made me. I wish I had $1 on me now so I can see our details now. But these details are, man, a lot of history and stuff as well. That's dope. That is dope. But guys, that's all I have for this video. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Hey, send me some more video suggestions. Y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.